Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's here, 307 Junk Journals here for another. I'm starting another journal because I just can't help myself. So, and this one here is inspired by Amy over at Crafty Cat. She used a little book, and it was the new and altered book, but I'll include her first video over there showing you how to do this. I'm going to be doing this as well, but I don't think I probably explained it quite as well as she does. So what she did is she took a book, and instead of tearing pages out, she actually like cut them. So, or tore them. Well, that's how I did it. So you'll need a ruler. And what I am going to do, so some of the pages she tore long, like that, and see, you're left with this. And that's how she did that. Now the pages in between, the ones she tore shorter, so I'm just taking my ruler and just making, my little dog is touching my toe. And this book tears pretty easily, so you can see you're left with, you know, about a, I don't know, a quarter of an inch, an eighth of an inch, half inch. About 3/8 of an inch. And I think I did like 10. Oh no, I suck. So, and then you see you have these two pages, and then what she did, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find my art glitter. Well, I don't think I'm going to use my art glitter. I'm going to use fabric tack. And then you just glue the two pages on either side of the short pages, so the long pages, together. And it makes for, I feel, not as bulky of a book. And this book, granted, is really small in that, because I have the attention span of a gnat. It just is what it is. I just have the attention span of a gnat. So see, then you're left with all of these. I'll do this one more time. So this here is, oops. And I'm going to mark, I don't know why I left. Okay, we're going to tear all of those ones. I'm putting this paper clip here to mark so I don't tear past that. Now this one here, we already left the long page. So now we want, you know, a shorter page. Oops. We want that one over there, because if we tear, it won't be good. And really, I'm just guessing at this, and I am doing 2 pages at a time. You know, I have water up there, and then there you go. Oh, and then this one here, I wanted the long one, and then I'm not going to throw these away. I mean, they're not, because this book is, I mean, it's older. I don't know how old. 1955. So I mean, it's not old, but it's not young either. I mean, it's what, 50, so 70 years old. So I mean, that's not a spring chicken. And I am just gluing, like I said, these together. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background. I got both of them, because my husband has taken his shepherd on to work with him in the mornings. Sorry. And then leaving him home at lunch. All right, so there. So, like I said, this book is not that big. It is 5.5 by 8. And it's, I mean, it has what? Half inch? Well, about 5/8 of an inch spine. So it's seriously, it's not that big a book. So on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these because, and I chose it this way because, again, I have the attention span of a gnat, and most altered books eat my lunch. Not because they're hard, but because, well, they're kind of hard. They're fussy. But because, well, I lose interest in them. That's really what it is I just lose interest. Okay, so 1955. What was the name of the book? So we bought a poet's shrine. Interesting. So I don't even know what kind of papers I'm going to use in this. I'm going to, no, I don't really know. Amy covered her pages, and unless they're really in dire need, like I don't like that red there, I'll probably cover that. But most of these I probably won't cover. I'll just attach whatever I put on here directly to this. So now on the cover, I started, this is just gesso, and I'm thinking I'm going to put this feller on there, but that I'm so not done. I have, as you can see, I have a spray. I sprayed some stuff, and I think I'm going to use these colors. The blue, there's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 different colors of blue here. I don't know that I'll use all the blues, and if I do, it'll be very sparingly, because I like this kind of, I don't know, muddy blue gray kind of color here. So, and I got gold, and I got an alcohol ink. I'm just using Distress Oxides. Let me grab, you would have thought I would have already done this, but apparently I'm a special. I mean, I did have that. So we're just going to, I don't know, we're gonna work on the cover, kind of, sort of. And I know, and I don't normally do the whole, you know, the sprays. I mean, I got a lot of sprays, so I should use them, right? But I don't use them a lot. And did I spit there? Because everything else is dry. But I do like, so this is vintage photo. I have antique linen. And I have that piece of paper off over to the side so I can see kind of what colors it is, see where I want to spray. And it's just, I equivalent this to trial and error, really. And I want it to run, see, to drip. This isn't, you know, one of those things that is good on camera because, you know, you have to manipulate it in different directions. And I'm not going to be too fussy as to whether that gets on the inside here because I'm going to be covering everything. So I'm okay with that. Okay, then we're going to come in. Let's see. Now this is peacock feathers. And again, like I said, I'm going for, oops, the drip look. Not that big a drip look, but, well, we're going to work with what we have. And I need a paper towel. Oops. Because that is like a ginormous piece. Okay, now then let me. Okay, now that's the back of the book. Is this the peacock? Yes. Well, so much for, you know, not wanting very much of it. It's fine because it's on the back. Oops. It's going to be an underneath color. So I suppose I'm okay with that. I don't know that it really matters whether I'm okay with that or not, but, okay, and then this is faded denim. So much for, you know, the blues being light. Oh yes, look at that. That is fabulous. I'm always in awe of Amy's, of her ability to, you know, do the colors and grungy and stuff. And this is a whole lot brighter than what I was wanting it to be. So now we're going to go in with some peel paint. And I think I'm going to just spray this because, well, maybe not. This is kind of a lime green. I mean, I'm okay with lime green. I don't know that most people are okay with lime green. So I'm just going to run this across and just put blobs of paint. Blobs. And let it run. I was really thinking that, you know, about, oops, that's on my, it's on my cutting mat. Of, you know, like tarnished copper, bronze, but, well, obviously that's not how this is coming out. Okay, now I need some water. Oops. And of course these are all distress oxides, so it's going to, it's going to look a little different. Now, see, I'm really digging this down in there. And of course, this is going to be covered a skosh because I'm going to put that piece of lace that was down here. Okay, this is just, oops, I'm dripping upon myself. See, you know, I'm messy naturally, and this is just, it helps if you take the lid off if you're going to spray it. This is just gold. Shake well before use. And it's not wanting to. I had it all shook up, but apparently not enough. Okay, well, this is gold. And it's glitter mist. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Sorry if you heard that. I'm going to pause you so I can yell at the dogs. Okay, sorry, I think. Oh, yes, now I have. So spraying better. The dogs have been, oops, dealt with mostly. Okay, I like the whole blendiness of this. Okay, let me have, because this is getting out of control down here. Oh, see, it's getting out of control. Okay, so now I'm going to put this aside. I don't really like how much blue is right there, so we're going to spray it with some water. And yeah. Give it a dab down here. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to let this dry because, well, you know, I'm thinking that I might, if I have some pink, I might want some pink in there. Okay, so that's going to go off over to the side. And then I'm just going to dab this up, kind of, so I don't... Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm not going to throw that away, because I'm thinking we may use it. It's a piece of Viva paper towel. But look at that. It's fabulous. We may use this for something. I don't know what, but we may use it for something. Oops. Oh no. There's a lid. Oh, there it is. Okay. Goes there. Put my water back away. Do a little cleanup here because, well, no, I have a mess. Oh, okay, that one doesn't go there. This one here must go there. Well, not really. Does it go in that one? Yeah. Okay. I'm missing, oh, there's another lid. I'm like, I'm missing the gold lid. Okay. Now then, oops, that's running. Okay, I'm going to have to put this, I'm going to have to set it up someplace. Okay, there we go. And see if this will go on the spine. And then I think I'm going to use my scrap basket because y'all, it'd be very full. And we're going to do like Amy where she, you know, use things like this. I mean, I don't know. It may be spooky. It may not be. Let's see. I have pages here. So that's what, 5. So if I go like 5.5, 6.25, it'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, now I'm just playing because I don't know what I'm doing. So you can make pages like this. I have my glasses on. Okay, I'm going to grab my decollage. I don't know. Hopefully that'll dry. Oops. It ended up on the floor. That is why I have a broom. Oops, that didn't get cut very well there, did it? Oh, golly, Miss Molly. And we're just attacking this as, you know, I always do, with a general idea, no clear plan of action. And I'll probably use these. I mean, this is by Walt. There was a child went forth, and it's a little poem. There was a child went forth every day, and the first object he looked upon, that object he became. And that object became part of him for the day. The early lilacs became part of this child, and grass and white and red morning glories, and white and red clover, and the song of the phoebe bird. There was a child went forth by Walt Whitman. So that I think we'll use, you know. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, throw my ruler on the floor. It's a good thing this is just a craft with me, right? Because I don't know what oh, you know, that would be a fabulous bag for something. So yeah, I hope everybody is doing fabulous. I want to thank Amy for inspiring this project. How fun. I'm looking for my dauber. No, there's a sharp on here. And I want to thank Wendy, who always comments. I want to thank Lou Ann and Betty Ann and Dolly. I always remember the Anns because I have 3 of them. There's Betty Ann, Lou Ann, and Beth Ann. Oh yeah, I kind of like, this is just basically going to be a pretty page. Because, oops, oh. You know, I cleaned my office. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I cleaned my desk. So things like that wouldn't happen. But, you know, my desk becomes really messy really fast. And yes, I am decorating this before I actually put it in the book because, well, we're waiting for the book to dry. What else do I have in here? I don't know. I got lots. Ooh, that'll make a pretty page, won't it? Okay. And this is, I would say that this is going to be like a journal where you can write. But no, it's not. I'm going to grab stuff out of my to-do. Ooh, Amy made that. You know, that would look really cool in here. In the book. I'm going to use that. We'll put it in the project basket. I thought I had pockets in my to-do basket up there. I got a lot of other stuff. Up there. So one would think I would have pockets. So let's make a flippy doodah kind of thing. Because I'm not seeing any pocket fodder up there. I mean, I guess this could be considered pocket fodder. It's like that. Let's do it. How wide is it? It is 7 3/4. So that's 3 1/2, 3 5/8. Is about, so not half. Oh well. That's how much that is going to bother me because this one fits just perfectly here. So let me grab my big punch. Put a thumb notch, kind of sort it in the middle. Now, if you really wanted to get fussy about it, fold just that top in half and then line your little fold line up with in the middle. And there you go. There is roughly half. And see, I mean, to make pockets. You don't have to do like a whole lot of, doesn't have to be like a real pocket. Because it ends up as a real pocket. But I mean, like, you know, a kit pocket. Ow! You know, I saw that coming and I couldn't stop it. Yes, and I know that's pretty paper on the back, but sometimes you just have to use it. I got spray stuff everywhere. Okay. All right. And of course, you know, I don't have the same things that Amy has. We have a different style of doing things. This is just been inspired by. Okay, now we should have something. Taggers, these are going to make fabulous pockets. I'm just going to put those in the project basket because. Well, it kind of hides. I want something shorter. So, suck your toe all the way to Mexico. If he hollers, make him pay. I think we'll put in a couple of bags. So I'm going to put that one over into the project basket. Will that fit down in there? Why, yes, but I'm taking the stub off. Now I do like that. That is an ideal length. Well, maybe not ideal, but it is a good length. Okay, so now we need to decorate that. And at the end, I'm just going to grab stuff from no, that's really nice. I like that. I was printed. I don't know what that was printed on, but look at how wonderful that printed. Okay, let's take some worm paper. And how about some music paper? And yes, I'm going to tear. It's always a scary proposition for me because, like I've said in the past, I am a horrible tearer. But that tore pretty good. Now, let us... This is from a hymnal. I don't know. That's pretty much all I know about it, is that it's a hymnal. And it's from 1922. Well, there you have it. I would say that there's not, oops. Oh. I twitched when I didn't want to. Those things happen a lot. Okay, so this is going to go down here. And I am going to grunge this up a skosh. Okay. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing to this card, just so we know. I just don't know. Oh. And I'm using, again, vintage photo because, well, that's what I have out. And I don't know, this is like darker than what I remember it being. I don't, maybe I haven't used this in a year or so. Well, since last summer when I was doing Halloween stuff. Okay, we're just going to flip-flop that down. So, I usually like to have, you know, the signature You know, the music signature showing, you know, like the treble and bass clef. Okay, then I'm going to put that right about there. Oh, sorry. Look away. Am I still? Yep, I'm still in shot. Because I was noticing a video I had done. Because I'm not sure when this video is going to come out. But I had noticed that I was down here on the bottom of the screen. And, well, you guys couldn't see very much. I'm so sorry. It's rude. Rude, crude, and sociably unacceptable. Okay, there we go. And I purposely did not ink this. And then I want my little scissors in there. No, so that means they're somewhere on my desk. Nope, there. They're... Because there's a little tiny piece of, oh goodness, oh dear. There. The music paper hanging out down there, and I don't know that I really like it. Okay, so then I'm going to take a piece of this, just to cover the back. And yes, I am measuring, you know how I do? I don't really like to do rulers. I tear well that way when I fold it. Okay, now that should, but it doesn't. Well, I'm going to use my deck hole trimmer, and I'm going to trim the bottom of this off. And then I'm going, oh yeah, that's not straight. Okay, now it's just this skosh more. There we go. Again, I'm just eyeballing things. Because for me, that's the only way to go. And I left this side and this side straight on purpose. Not because I am lazy or I forgot. Really, it could have been either one of those. Probably the latter one because I forgot. But it's fine. So, because it's be pretty. Ooh, oh my goodness. Very nice. Now I have to decorate this. I don't know what I want to decorate it with. Maybe a flower. I have some large flowers up there. And I could, but I don't think I want to. I was going to say I could round the corners, but I don't think I really want to. See, using, you know, because this is it's wet right now. Oh, apparently I have some green on my thumb. Just adds a little bit of zhuzh. Zhuzhing. We like when things are zhuzhed. Okay, grab this flower. Oh, no, I did have. My desk is not big enough. It's more than big enough. I just have a lot of stuff on here. I was trying to use this in one of my other videos and I never liked it. But maybe in this one, nope, I don't like that. I do like that. Yes, let's do it. See, I yelled at my dogs, and now they're behaving. Really, it was my dog that I was yelling at. It wasn't plural. I mean, Augustus was telling on his little brother. And yes, they really are little brothers, or they really are brothers. They're not litter mates, but they have the same parents. So they really are brothers. And Augustus, well, he's sulking because Papa left him at home with me and little brother, and instead of taking him back to work with him. But what he doesn't realize is that tomorrow he's going to get left with us whether he wants to or not. Okay. Oh, yes. See, now that looks very nice. Very, very, very nice. Now, probably should add like a label or something down there. Like this one. I like it. Yeah, I started the camera and I didn't really think of what I was wanting to do. See, I generally have an idea and it's a loose idea. But like with this one, I thought I would print out Amy's white grunge kit, because I really like that kit, and use most of that in here. Well, I didn't print it. Imagine that. You could see my face. Because, you know, if my words don't say it, which generally they do, I generally do not have a problem speaking the Deutsch on me mind. I'm pretty sure that's not German. Well, sprechen Sie Deutsches, but that means speak German. Now there, I like that. Okay, now what do I want to do over here? Do I want to put it in the pocket? Or do I want, you know, I have all those Timmy people. The big Timmy people. Big. See? Big Timmy people. Well, they're not going to fit. They're a little too big. But yeah, I mean, all these, they don't fit everywhere. Okay, I'll do like them. And really, I'm just trying. No, I like the, oh yes, let's use these mischievous young, oh, here's some ladies. Now, would they fit on? Oh, they would. Okay. I was going to say, I'm not going to stress over what I'm grabbing. And then I stress, well, I don't stress, but, and then I fuss about what I'm grabbing. Okay, we're just going to use these two. I still have that out. We're going to use that in here. I'm going to put it in the project basket. And I'll put that, well, I don't know. Okay. There, because I don't want that, because, well, I don't want it. Oh. Well, yes, I kind of like that. I'm going to try to ink this. And I say try because sometimes these flimsy papers like this and my heavy hand, because again, I am like a boulder and trying to close it. My husband was not wrong there. It's just one of those things. Now, Okay. No, I would like to use some of my distress sprays, but you know, it's just hard because I don't use them very much. And then, okay, I'm going to try to grab that. And we're going to flip-flop these ladies down here. Then we'll add a label. Okay, now I need a new brain. I need the tweezers. Okay. And I'm just going to use my fabric tack because I want a lot of glue all at once. Well, maybe not all at once, but I don't want to be fiddle-farting around. I want glue that comes out like a lot all at once. Okay. Then I'm just going to put, twitch, and I'm going to put these ladies down here. Take my glue, and move them. Oh. Rude. So rude. Okay, there we go. So this journal is going to be very, very eclectic. Because I've got some chapter 1, I got some Timmy, music paper, some Roxy Creations, parts from the book. I'm going to use stuff from Crafty Cat because it's her idea. Now I'm wanting the label. I could do, no, that one's, I could do that one and then maybe a round one. Ooh, I like it. And I don't even think I'm going to ink. I know, be still with my silly heart. I know, I'm just being silly. Just being ridiculous. If you can't be silly, then what's the point? Of course, my husband probably, he probably rolls his eyes a lot up at me. Oh, yes. See, that's very nice. Is that even remotely dry? Oh, it is. That's fabulous. See, this is how it dried. And this, I don't think you'll see because we have that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's going to be fabulous. Okay. Now then, oh, look at all that. Now, I am going to take this and our first page here. Ooh, and that's just the right size. It's awesome. Okay, then I'm going to run some glue all along this edge and up there on the inside, and then I'm going to run some over here. There. Oops. Then I'm going to twitch some more. And I'm just going to put that in there like that. Turn over. And see, I don't even care that it doesn't come over all the way. And then again, you don't have to for this you could definitely use you could use glue stick. But again, I'm using fabric tack. Oh, 45 minutes gone. I'm using Fabric Tack because, well, it's here. And you know, the dilly-dallying of the glue, I just didn't want to deal with it. Okay, there we go. And see, we have the very first page in there. Now, I am going to cover these two. I may not cover all this because I'm really kind of liking, you know, like this is got to go. Please return my book to the library of Lucille Ruth Offit. NA 68310. I don't know what that means. 1965 Ginocolo. I don't know. But yeah, so there, oops, and we're oozing over here. But yeah, see, that is, and then, now I do think I would like, I'm thinking I would like some walnut stain. Because again, this is a little too vibrant for myself. Oh! You know, I need a keeper. Anybody who lives in Wyoming and would like to be my keeper, that lives close, I'm looking for a keeper. Ooh. What if I do that? I'm not going to open it because, well, I spilled it all over the front of myself. Ooh, now I like that. Ooh, rubbing it. Ooh. I know. I'm easily... And see, that just knocks it down that much. Okay. And see, all I'm doing is spraying the paper towel. All because I spilled upon my shirt. Look at my shirt. I have walnut stain all over it. It's a good thing it's just a t-shirt. And I didn't pay very much for this. This is when I was working at my last job. You know, my real job, or a real job. I don't count this as being a real job. For one, I don't make anything. But two, I have entirely too much fun. And you know, they say that your job is supposed to be fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, that's going to look fabulous now. Alright, so what did we do today? We schmucked up the cover. I showed you the last couple pages in this. We built a page. And I'll do this one completely on camera for you guys. And it'll be, I'll put it in the craft with me. Or no, maybe I'll start another altered book. I'll do an altered book thing. So yeah, so I got a huge mess happening. So alright, so don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, because it's free. And please, please, please put a comment in the comment box below, because I love, love, love hearing from you guys. And plus, you never know when I'm going to do a freebie. A giveaway. Because, y'all, I got a bunch of journals I gotta get rid of.
But just to make room.
All right, so I will see you next time. All right, have a good day. Bye.